What's up guys, Judo Sloth here and welcome to the top 5 Builder Hall 6 attack strategies that you need to know. Now guys, this is my personal opinion from attacking on the developer build as a Builder Hall 6. This is the developer account, that's how we're able to match against my other account, and make sure to drop me comments down below with your top 5 strategies, especially if they differ from mine. Make sure to also leave a like on the video if this is helpful for you, but let's get into this guys with number 5. Okay guys, at number 5, I am going for the mass archer attack strategy. Now there are a few things you need to know about this strategy. It is definitely weak to the multi-mortar. You really need to try and target that with your battle machine. So let's try and give you some tips for this strategy. And guys, if you do like the video, make sure to subscribe using the subscribe button below, and the notification bell will also keep you up to date with each and every one of my Clash of Clans videos. Now the good thing about the mass archer strategy is that it will also give you a very high percentage, so if you struggle to get that 2-star, you will have a good percentage and a good chance of winning on the 1-star purely because you've taken out more of the base than your opponent. Now what I'm trying to do here is create a bit of a funnel using the sneaky archer's ability, and you can see that when we bring the battle machine in, he's going to target straight in towards that multi-mortar. Now what you want to do is try and target the buildings on the outside, the defenses on the perimeter, so that your battle machine isn't taking quite as much damage. You can see the sneaky archers there have taken out the cannon and the short range archer tower. We're also trying to sprinkle them in here towards the multi-mortar, but careful not to put too many in guys, because they will go next to the battle machine, and as you can see, they are getting wiped out by that multi-mortar. It is the biggest defense for the sneaky archers, so just be careful. Once that is down, you can take them in a little bit heavier, but as you can see, the battle machine is inside that multi-mortar range, so it really means that the archers struggle on the outside there. The battle machine here hopefully going to get the builder's hall down. He doesn't, so we do have to bring some more sneaky archers in. Hopefully we can save a few of them for the outside of the base here in order to get that extra percent. The roaster defense is also quite deadly against the archers. We managed to get the builder's hall there and the 50%, and then from that point on it is just a case of allowing the archers to wrap around the base and pick up as much percentage as possible. So it is a very strong strategy guys, where you can pick up a massive percentage and definitely take that 2-star using the battle machine to come in, tank for the multi-mortar and hopefully get it down, and that is why it is number 5 on our Builder Hall 6 attack strategy video. So let's move on then guys. The archers are just about to go down here, 62% 2-star, and let's move on to number 4. Coming in at number 4, we have the baby dragons. Now I've brought the baby dragons in at number 4 because they are super powerful guys, but the base layouts don't always give you the chance to use the baby dragons. Often you'll need a bit of a kill squad. For this one, in order to try and get the firecracker and the air bomb at the bottom, I'm going to use the night witches. You may find success with the cannon carts, and often I'll also take a set of bombers and possibly the barbarians to push in and get them defenses out. But what I'm going to do here guys is try and create a funnel here first to bring the night witches and the battle machine in order to get the firecrackers and the air bomber, and then come forward with the baby dragons. So as you can see here, the night witches will help the battle machine go in and take out them ever so important defenses. So we have the firecracker about to go down here first, the archer tower over on the side there. You really want to try and sprinkle in your baby dragons to help take down these defenses and keep the battle machine alive. You can see the firecracker is down. We have the short range archer tower out of the way, and what we really want now is this air bomber down, which the night witch is taking out very nicely. The mortar doing massive amounts of damage to that air bomber, but it's about to go down. There it goes, and now we can sprinkle the baby dragons around the side of the base. Hopefully we can get the builder's hall here as well, and the high percentage 2-star. That is why it's one of the strongest ones here on our top 5, As you can see, we're having a little bit of difficulty getting onto the Builder's Hall, but once you've cleared out all of the buildings, you should be able to track the baby dragons onto the Builder's Hall quite easily. You can see one of the baby dragons doing massive amounts of work to the Builder's Hall there. We're going to have to bring another one in order to take that down, and then use the final baby dragon on the outside for percentage. Now often, guys, this can result in the 3-star. Not uncommon for me to get the 3-star with the baby dragons, but on this one, again, the high percentage 2-star, and often at Builder Hall, that is all what is required in order to get you the success. For the baby dragons here, they end up with the 68% 2-star. Let's move on to number 3. Moving swiftly through these strategies, we're on to number 3 already, guys. And it is none other than the baby minion attack strategy. Very versatile attack. Very easy to use as well, because you can bring this strategy in on a variety of base layouts and get the 2-star. The basic premise of it is using the baby dragons in order to create that funnel, take out the defenses, and coming in behind with the minions before finally coming forward with the battle machine to take out that Builder's Hall. Often you can take out the Builder's Hall with the baby minion portion in itself, and then you can use the battle machine on the opposite side in order to take out percentage. As you can see, the air bomber is a massive target for the minions. It's taking them down rather quickly. They've created a nice path here for the Builder's Hall, but unfortunately it's just not going to go down. Maybe it does, guys. As you can see, 2 minions there snuck out of range of the air bomber and managed to take it down. That is the power of the minions. They get just within that perfect range that they can take things down and absolutely wreck defenses just being out of their range. And in this case, the Builder's Hall allowing us to use the battle machine on the opposite side. As you saw, it's a very easy to use strategy. You want to try and come in, target the Builder's Hall first, obviously. If you can, you want to avoid the roaster and the air bomber defense, but in most base layouts it will be very difficult to do. But that is our number 3. Let's move on up to number 2. Coming in at number 2, and a close contender for the top spot. Make sure to let me know in the comment section what your top Builder Hall 6 attack strategy is, and like the video if you haven't already. But for me, number 2 goes to the Barbarian Rush. Now, this attack strategy doesn't always yield you the best percent, but it can be used on a variety of base layouts and very successfully get you the 2-star attack. So you have to be wary of the splash damage, the multi-mortar and the roaster, but the main defenses that are very powerful against the barbarians are the crushers. Now, them 2 defenses will really take out the barbarians fast. They do one-shot damage and kill to the barbarians, and as you can see here, the little bombers are going to be able to take it out. The battle machine actually takes out the multi-mortar, but the multi-mortar and the roaster, you tend to be able to outrun with the barbarians. You can normally take them down quicker than they can take out the barbarians, but the crushers do massive amounts of damage. So as you can see here, we managed to sprinkle the barbarians on the outside and take out the Builder's Hall with the battle machine, and now it's just a case of clearing up percent with the barbarians. But if you don't quite get the Builder's Hall with the battle machine, you don't have to worry about it. The barbarians, when you rush them in there, will overwhelm the Builder's Hall and take it down in a flash. But as you can see, 74% on this one for the number 2 attack, the Barbarian Rush. Let's move on to number 1. Here we are, guys, the moment you have been waiting for. The number 1 attack strategy at Builder Hall level 6 goes to none other than the Night Witches. Now, the reason I've given this to the Night Witches is because they're so powerful against a variety of base layouts. As you can see, many people just putting them literally in one corner of the map and watching them bats do absolute work against the base. It's just a case of watching where the Night Witches are going and making sure that you tank For the Night Witches with the Battle Machine, the multi-mortar is the main defense. You need to keep off the Night Witches. If it locks onto them, then they will go down quick. But if you can get the Night Witches in, take out the defenses, then you're onto a winner with the Battle Machine. Often the Night Witches can get into these little areas where they can take down defenses so quickly. You can see the Night Witches at the bottom there onto the air bombers, taking that out so that the bats in the middle can continue to do such massive amounts of work onto these defenses. And as long as you can keep some tankage for the Night Witches, then you have a good shot at the 3 stars. Often I will bring a set of giants as well, just to help tank for the Night Witches that little bit more. Sometimes I'll even bring a set of bombers as well, just to help get the Night Witches into the base. But as you can see here, it is not uncommon to overwhelm a base and get the 3 stars. Sometimes I'll bring giants in from one side, Battle Machine in from the other, with the Night Witches behind either side. If you can keep them Night Witches tanked, guys, as you can see in this one, the Battle Machine was enough to keep the Night Witches tanked, take out them defenses, and get a 3-star attack. That, and due to its popularity, is the reason it is number 1 on our Builder Hall 6 attack video. If you did enjoy this, make sure to leave a like, make sure to drop your comments and your top 5 down below. I've been your host, Judo Sloth. Make sure to subscribe for more Clash of Clans, and until next time, peace out, guys.
Stay tuned for more Clash of Clans.